Greetings, Ben Marie here with another edition of SaaS Metrics School. So this week I'm releasing a blog post on 4 key SaaS finance data sources. So I want to cover those over the next 4 days. And let's start with data source number one of four, and that's bookings data. This is one of the biggest SaaS data mistakes that I see in SaaS companies. So let's talk about booking. So what is a booking? Of course, a booking is an executed contract for our products and or services, software, etc. Now, if you say, hey, Ben, I don't speak the bookings language, I have a self service SaaS product, meaning low price point, high volume. Well, we're going to get our bookings data from our MRR schedule. I'll talk about that in a second. But typically, if you have mid market enterprise type sales motion, you're using a CRM system, we're tracking bookings data in our closed won opportunities. So we have data sources for our bookings. Again, it's coming from our CRM system and those closed won reports, or our MRR schedule if we're self-service SaaS, and then we're going to convert that into our MRR waterfall. So our beginning balance of MRR, new, expansion, contraction, churn, ending balance, and we're going to then convert that new and expansion into that same bookings data. So we have two sources of bookings data, again, our CRM system or our retention schedule, the MRR waterfall. And this is so important because this feeds one, our forecast. We have to understand current sales performance, current performance of our go to market engine, and it feeds our forecast model. Maybe I just said that. And it feeds our sales and marketing efficiency metrics. So we are running blind in GTM efficiency if we do not have bookings data. So important. So when we talk bookings data, each month we're tracking the new customers that we won and the revenue associated with those new customers. Now that revenue could come in many forms. If we're selling annual contracts, multi-year contracts, we could have the ARR value of the subscription. We could have some variable revenue. We could have some one-time services. We could have hardware. So we need to track those distinct data points in our closed won opportunity and also the contract duration and also ARR versus TCV. We don't want to mix those, or we don't want to look at a number out of that closed won report and we're not sure, is that 2 years value, 3 years value? So again, dates are very important when we track those in our closed won opportunities. So bookings data often just not tracked or poorly tracked, even if we're tracking in spreadsheets. New customers that we're winning each month, the associated dollars, contract start and end dates, subscription start and end dates, and then on expansion deals, same thing. So when we upsell, cross-sell our customer, we can track the gross dollars, of course, but we want to track the net incremental. So if they're paying us 10,000 a year and we upgraded them to 15, let's track that 5K difference because that feeds, again, our sales and marketing efficiency metrics. It feeds our forecast. So we have to be really careful with that data and how we're tracking. And we need great data integrity in our CRM system, just like in our financial process. So usually I'd run my bookings report about day 3 of close, double check with my sales ops manager, make sure we tied out, perfect, continue our process. So bookings data, so important to have monthly reporting on this, clean reporting, and again, many uses for the sales commissions, calculations, forecast performance, sales and marketing efficiency metrics. So that's data source number 1. Tomorrow, I'll cover data source number 2, and that will be financial data. So thanks for joining today.